October 10, 1939, occurred a little more than a month after the German invasion of Poland, which marked the beginning of World War II. By this time, the military campaign in Poland had concluded, and the Nazi regime was shifting its focus from military conquest to consolidating control over its newly acquired territories. This day also saw the initiation of several key Nazi policies in Germany and the occupied territories that would have long-term impacts on both the German war effort and the occupied populations. Military events, occupation and consolidation. While there were no major military engagements on October 10, 1939, it was a pivotal day for Germany's occupation policies. The Wehrmacht continued to establish control over the annexed western regions of Poland, while the general government, the administrative zone for central and southern Poland, began to take shape. German forces in the area focused on securing strategic locations and suppressing any potential resistance. By now, the Wehrmacht was preparing to fortify its new position in anticipation of future conflicts, particularly on the Western Front, where plans for an invasion of France were beginning to take shape under Hitler's Directive No. 6, issued the day before. Diplomatic and geopolitical developments. Focus shifts to Scandinavia and winter preparations. One of the major developments of October 10th was the growing importance of Scandinavia to Nazi Germany. On this day, Admiral Erich Raeder, head of the German Navy, informed Hitler of Norway's strategic significance to the German war effort. Norway's long coastline provided access to the Atlantic and served as a potential base for German naval operations, particularly for U-boats targeting British supply lines. This conversation would lay the groundwork for the future Operation Weserübung, Germany's invasion of Denmark and Norway in April 1940. Additionally, the German government initiated its Winterhilfswerk, Winter Relief Drive, on October 10th, forcing contributions from German civilians. This campaign was meant to support soldiers and citizens during the harsh winter months, while also promoting Nazi ideology by presenting the regime as a benefactor to the German people. International reactions and media coverage. The events of October 10, 1939, were widely covered in both European and global media. In Britain and France, attention was increasingly focused on Germany's actions in Scandinavia, as Allied governments were aware of the strategic importance of Norway and Sweden. British newspapers, such as The Times, raised concerns over Germany's growing interest in the region, particularly its potential to disrupt vital supply routes. In the United States, newspapers continued to report on the consequences of the German occupation of Poland, as well as on Germany's domestic policies, such as the Winter Relief Drive. While American public opinion remained predominantly isolationist, there was growing attention to the humanitarian crisis unfolding in Europe as a result of the war. Projections. The impact of October 10th on the future of the war. The developments of October 10, 1939, marked a significant shift in Germany's war strategy. As Nazi Germany consolidated control over Poland and began preparations for future operations in Scandinavia, it became clear that the war would soon expand beyond Eastern Europe. The focus on Norway highlighted Germany's ambitions to dominate Northern Europe, setting the stage for future conflicts. For the Allies, the growing strategic importance of Scandinavia and the increasing militarization of Germany were ominous signs of the challenges ahead. The occupation of Poland had revealed the brutality of the Nazi regime, and the world was beginning to brace for a prolonged and increasingly global conflict. The events of October 10th foreshadowed the next phase of the war, which would involve not only land battles but also naval and air campaigns across Europe.